Hello friends, welcome back to the bench. Thank you very much for joining me. Our patient is a Surface Pro, I think this is 7, what is it, 1961, 256 gigs. Now, it has a system password or BIOS password, but also it doesn't boot. And I'm not sure what's up with that. Either maybe it was wiped, I don't know, but oh no, it actually, the symbol over here in the corner over here, it shows no drive, no disk. Well, the machine is here for a BIOS reset, but if it doesn't have a drive in it, right, the drive is not readable, then the BIOS reset is not going to fix that, obviously. And if I remember correctly, these have soldered on SSDs, but I'm actually not sure. So let's check it out. But yeah, I think they're soldered on. On Surface laptops, they are non-soldered on, the replaceable, and on Surface Pro 4, that was the last one that had NVMe that you could remove. But starting with Surface Pro 5, they come soldered on. So I'm not sure about this. I mean, I'm gonna remove the password, sure, but I don't think that's gonna fix your problem. You can still use it, booting from the USB and stuff, but who wants a computer that requires a stick over here to work? Not to mention USB is not as fast as NVMe, so I'm not sure. But what we're gonna do, typically what I do, I just swap the BIOS region, but this time I'm just gonna use Lead Farmer, and he's just gonna reset the password, because there's an easier way to doing that. I mean, that also works, and but also when my method also clears the key for the NVMe. So if it's bit locked or has BitLocker enabled, then after the reset, it'll ask you for a long string, or you can log into Microsoft and retrieve the key that way. With Lead Farmer's method, I don't think we lose the BitLocker key, so it's a little better. Well, anyways, normally it's $50, but on Surface Pro it's $150 because the majority of work is removing the screen and then removing the adhesive and then replacing the adhesive and putting the machine back together. So it's a lot of work. I actually don't really like doing that, but from time to time I don't mind. Alrighty, let's speed up the footage because it's going to be so boring, and let's get it done. Then let's send it to Lead Farmer and have him do his magic. Alrighty, and we're done. Just few short hours later. Now, touch works, everything works fine. Thank you, Lead Farmer. Actually, funny story, because Lead Farmer always does it to me. Every time I send him a BIOS for repair or removing password or something, he always sends me two back. Like, try this one first, this one second. But come on, man, you see how much work does it go into, like, you know, reflashing the BIOS here? It's not, no, you gotta send me one. Because now imagine if I had to do it again, then now I have to remove everything, remove the heatsink again, all the shields, remove the chip again, clear the chip, program the chip, replace it all. That's like added hour pretty much. So yeah, but he always does that to me. But it's always, so far, always the first one he sends me always works. I've never had a problem with it. Anyways, it is done. So I just need to glue it in. It's not glued in, but I put the adhesive on. I just need to remove the strips, put the clamps around it, and leave it for about half an hour. That's usually how I do it. And we're done. And we're sending it back to Evelyn. Alrighty. Thank you guys very much for watching. I do appreciate you. And I shall see you in the next one.